Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a 45-minute full advanced Vinyasa Flow. If you have blocks, feel free to use them. Let's start seated on our knees and our heels. Find your long, elongated, straight spine. Put the left hand on top of your chest and the right hand on your lower belly. Close your eyes. For the next few seconds, focus only on your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, leading your breath into your lower belly, into your ribs, and into your shoulders. Exhale, relieving all the stress, all the tension, all the negativity that is stored in your body. The next 40 minutes is just for you and your practice, bringing our presence and our focus on our mat. Let your shoulders sink downwards, away from your ears. Inhale, exhale. Let's connect our breath with our movements. Inhale, open the eyes and extend the arms to the side, opening up your chest. Exhale, reach the arms back forward, rounding and hugging yourself in. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, reach and roundin. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach and roundin. Keeping this breath pattern, let's increase slowly our speed to release any tension in our body. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel your fingers, your arms, your shoulders loosening up, lengthening. Last one, hug yourself in. Hands on your elbows. Inhale, bring the arms up, keeping the arms together. Twisting your upper body without moving the hips too much, lifting through the chest, growing from the tailbone of our spine up in the crown of our head. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, relief. Exhale, bend and pull the shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bend and pull, keeping the shoulders far away from your ears and the fingers spread. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Feel the relief in the back of your neck as well. Inhale, reach back up. Lower the left hand next to you. Exhale, reach the right fingers up and over into your side bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach the left fingers up and over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. And one last time, hug yourself in. Let's come to tabletop. Exhale, press into the fingers, round in your upper back. Inhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Exhale, shift the weight into your hands, round and into cat. Inhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Exhale, round and push. Inhale, lower and open your heart. Press back up for our three-dimensional spinal waves. Take the time for your spine, moving the way it feels good, circling from side to side, up and down, flowing forward and backwards. whatever feels nice for you. Don't forget about your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let's reach the fingers forward into puppy pose. Feel free to stay or to move your spine in any direction that you want to, opening your shoulders, extending already slightly our back, reaching the fingers far away from you into the mat. Come back onto your hands, tuck your toes, and exhale, press into downward facing dog. Start lifting one heel at a time, creating a circular movement with your hip. Think of drawing a circle with your bum. Let's reverse the circle, lifting the heels the other way around. Feeling your hamstrings loosening up, your lower back elongating, relieving any tension in our spine. Stop the circles, pressing both heels into the ground. Let's find our focus. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, shift forward, pulling the knees towards your nose. Inhale, reach the leg back up. Exhale, pull the knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Let's do a few more. Creating heat in our core, actively pressing the fingers into the ground, shifting out of your shoulders up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen back up, and let's change. Keeping the leg extended, pulling it over the side towards your hand. Inhale, lengthen the leg back up. Exhale, open the hip, bring the foot towards your hand. Inhale, reach over the side back up. Doing this movement, try to keep it fluid, bringing the foot as close to your hand as you can. Creating a lot of heat in our obliques right now. Exhale, lower towards the hand. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, knee to chest, step in between your hands. Inhale, come up into your high lunge, Alanasana. Find your breath and your balance, pulling the feet towards each other. Inhale, slightly extend backwards, open the chest. Staying in your high lunge, exhale, bring the arms over the side towards your ankle. Inhale, reach the arms back up, lengthen. Exhale, reach towards your ankle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach towards your ankle. Inhale, lengthen back up. 2 more. Let's keep our hands down, placing the left hand outside of your foot down on the ground. Inhale, reach the right arm up and forward, dropping the heel onto the ground. Parsvakonasana. Shift the outside of your foot into the ground, lengthening through your entire body. Inhale, reach the arm to the side. Exhale, lower the hand onto the ground, lifting the right arm, look up. Exhale, lower the arm towards your hip. Inhale, reach back forward, turn towards your mat, placing the hand inside of your leg, dropping the heel, open towards the right side, reaching the right hand up. Inhale, reach the fingers forward. Exhale, back up. Let's come into revolved side angle, setting the right shoulder towards the left knee, placing the right hand outside of the foot. Inhale, reach the left arm up, feeling a deep twist. Try to place the heel down on the ground. Option here to bring your hands in front of your heart, lifting your chest even higher. Keeping the hands in prayer, untwist and turn towards the right, binding your hands in your side angle, opening your chest slightly more. Inhale. Exhale, relieve the arms, setting both hands onto the mat, lifting the heel up for our lizard pose. Pressing the left knee away from you, keeping the right knee straight off the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm up and back. Twist. Exhale, reach back forward. Lower your knee and shift your hip back into half split. Straightening the left leg, keeping the foot pressed towards the ground for now. Exhale, lower your body towards your knee. Inhale, lengthen, lift up. Now flex your foot, pulling your toes towards you. Lift the hands off, come up onto your knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach forward, lower. Inhale, bend the left knee, come into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, send the hip back into your half split. Reach forward. Inhale, bend the knee, grow tall into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, back into half splits. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. One more time, inhale, grow, open your chest, open your heart. Exhale, lower and lengthen forward. Stay down and interlace your arms behind your back. Engage your core. Inhale, slowly come up and open your chest, looking upwards. Exhale, unbind your hands, place your hands onto the ground. Setting both hands onto your knee. Let's get into a low lunge sequence. Bend your back knee. Left hand goes towards the left foot. Find your balance and extend the right arm forward. Either stay here or tuck your foot into your elbow, reaching the right arm backwards, binding your fingers. Keep pulling both hip flexors forward. Chest is open, core is engaged. Unbind your hands and release. Setting both hands onto the mat inside of your foot. Inhale, lift the back knee off the ground. Exhale, lower onto your forearms for our lizard pose. Let's enjoy our beautiful hip opener. Inhale and exhale, lower the knee down, untuck your toes. Drop the left knee towards the ground for our pigeon pose. Try to pull both hip flexors towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly reach the fingers forward, coming as low as you can towards the ground, feeling a deep stretch in your left glute. Inhale, slowly come back up. Let's bring the knee closer towards the midline of our body, pulling the right hip flexor even more down. Bend your back leg, right hand grabs the right foot, and extend the left arm. Option to set your foot into your armpits, binding your hands behind your head, or releasing the arms, keeping the leg in your armpits. Last variation would be our king pigeon pose, grabbing your foot with both hands. Lower your head towards your foot. Either stay here Or release the left arm, pulling behind your back through to grab your left foot. Staying in your variation, try to find your focus. Keep your breath fluid. And gently release. Set both hands forward and press up into your plank, keeping the knee lifted towards your chest. Drop your heel outwards and turn towards the left side. Inhale, lift the left arm off the ground into our side plank. Grabbing the left knee, pressing the hip up and each finger into the ground. Option here to grab your big toe, extending your leg up towards the ceiling, finding your focus. Inhale, lengthen a bit more. Exhale, release, setting the leg back behind you. Inhale, open into your wild thing, shifting the hip up towards the ceiling, opening your heart and your chest. Slowly bring the hand back towards the mat, keeping the foot on the ground. Set the hand down, then lift off the leg. Back into your plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into upward facing dog. Let's find relaxation. Press your chest forward and out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, slowly roll down, bringing your chest and your head towards the ground. Place the hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Exhale, lower slowly down. Inhale, roll up through each vertebra, keeping the elbows glued onto your ribs. Imagine to push the fingers towards you while pulling your chest into the opposite direction, out and forward. That's how we want to create space through our spine and through our vertebrae. Stay lifted and look over your left shoulder and look over your right shoulder. One more time, look over your left shoulder and look over the right shoulder. Look back forward and slowly shift the hips back into your child's pose. Inhale, come into tabletop, tuck the toes, and exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Calm down and relax in our down dog. Find your breath. And let's repeat everything on the other side. Inhale, lift the right leg up and reach. Exhale, pull the right knee towards your nose into your plank. Inhale, lift the leg up into your three-leg dog. Exhale, pull the knee towards your nose. Let's repeat a few times. Shifting the shoulders forward over our hands and the fingers into the ground. Try to keep both hip flexors even when you reach your leg back into your three-legged dog. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, engage your core, reach the knee towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open the hip and bring your foot over the side towards your hand. Inhale, reach the leg back up over the side. Exhale, bring the foot forward, tapping the ground. Inhale, reach back up. This is definitely firing up our obliques and not easy for our glutes. Tap, lift back up. Last one. Tap and lift. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, come up into your high lunge, finding your balance, your strong legs, connecting the feet with the ground, slightly extending backwards. Inhale, lengthen even more. Exhale, lower the hands towards your ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower towards your ankle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Keep your back knee completely straight and the heel pressed away from you. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up. Try to keep your front knee completely stable and still right over your ankle. Inhale, reach. And exhale, place both hands down. Press the right knee into your right arm and extend the left arm up, dropping the back heel into the ground. Inhale, reach the arm forward for Parshvakonasana. And exhale, lower the hand down onto the ground. Lift off the heel. Twist and reach the right arm up. Open your chest and lengthen through your arms. Set your right hand onto the mat inside of your foot. Drop the heel towards the ground. Open towards the left, raising up your left arm. Press the right knee against your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the arm forward. Exhale, place the left shoulder towards the right knee. Reach the right arm up into your revolved side angle. Find your balance, engage your core, and if you can, drop the heel onto the ground. Put your hands in prayer in front of your heart, pressing the elbow against the knee, pulling the chest up and out. Turning towards the left side to bind your hands behind your back. Enjoy that bind. Keep your feet connected with the ground, pressing the back foot away from you, pulling the front foot towards the back leg. Chest is open, heart is open. Inhale. And exhale, release. Set both hands on the ground inside of the right leg. Lower your knee. And set both hands onto your front knee. Inhale, reach the arms up for Anjaneyasana. Pulling both hip flexors forward. Set the right hand on the knee. Reach the left hand back, grabbing your left foot. Inhale, find your focus, and exhale, extend the right arm forward. Option to tuck your foot into your elbow, binding your hands behind your heads. Either stay here or set your foot into your armpits, extending the right arm forward. Inhale and exhale, release. Place both hands forward. Inhale and exhale, send your hips back into your half split. Inhale, come up onto your knee, lift the arms up, reach. The front toes are still pressed into the ground. And exhale, lower your upper body, reach the hands forward, flex your foot. Inhale, push the hip forward into Anjaneyasana. Exhale into half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, reach forward into your half split. Inhale, extend, grow. Exhale, press back into half split. One more time. Let's stay in our half split, leaning forward, dropping the head on the knee. Push your hip forward, setting the right hand inside of the right leg for our lizard pose. Lift the back knee off the ground and gently lower onto your elbows. Find your fluid breath. Feeling a nice relief in your right hip. Gently lower the back knee, untuck your toes, dropping the right knee towards the ground. For Ardha Kapotasana, our half pigeon pose. Pull both hip flexors forward, lengthen through the spine. Inhale and exhale, reach the fingertips forward. Sink the forehead onto the ground. Feeling a really deep stretch in your right glute. Inhale and exhale, slowly come back up, lengthening through your spine. Place the front knee towards the midline of your body. And let's come to a few variations. Choose the variation that you feel comfortable with. Bend the left knee, left hand goes to the left ankle. Either stay here or bring your foot closer towards your armpit, tucking it into your elbow, binding your hands behind your head. If you want to, grab your foot with both hands for our King Pigeon pose, bringing your head towards your foot. Last option is to bring your right hand towards your right foot behind your back. Find your focus in whatever variation you are right now, holding your balance, and gently release. Tuck your back toes, pressing up into your plank, lifting your knee towards your chest. Drop the heel towards the left side, reaching the right arm up into our side plank variation. Feel free to set the right hand onto your knee, shifting your hip up towards the ceiling. Option to grab your big toe and extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale, grow, shift the hip up and find length through your arms. Pull your navel towards your spine, hold. Inhale. And exhale, gently release the leg back and behind into your wild thing, shifting the hip up, opening through your chest, engaging your glutes, opening your heart. Inhale deeply and exhale, turning towards your mat, placing your arm back down, then lifting off the foot, bringing the hip back forward towards the mat. Place your foot back down into your plank. Hold for a second and lower the knees. Lower hip, chest and head. Keep the feet together and press into the ground. Reach the arms towards the side. Lift the left leg off the ground as high as you can. Flex the foot and point. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. And lower the leg back down. Lift the right leg up. Try to hold the leg as high as you can. Keep pressing the fingers into the ground. Let's flex and point the foot a few times. Last time. And lower. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, engage your back and lift off your chest and your head. Keeping the feet glued onto the ground. Hold 2 more breaths. And release, lower down. Palms next to the hip onto the ground, lifting off only the legs. Squeeze your glutes and hold your feet as high as you can. Inhale and exhale, lower. Let's do all together. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift up everything into locust pose. Avoid cramping your neck, keeping your neck long and your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen even more. Exhale, lower. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Let's try Dhanurasana, our bow pose. Stay lifted. Bring one hand after another towards your ankle, keeping your knees bent and together. Inhale, press the feet into the hands and lift off your chest. Keep squeezing your glutes. Try to keep your knees together. The neck is long. The gaze is forward. Either stay here or try to grab your ankles from the side, turning the elbow up. One foot after another for a deeper back bend and extension, especially in your shoulders. Slowly shift your weight forward onto your belly and press the feet into your hands, pulling upwards. It doesn't matter in which variation you are, make sure that you activate your back muscles, creating space in your vertebrae, engaging your glutes so that you can protect your lower back. We want to extend more in our upper back than in our lower back. Feel free to move around, to play, to try, explore your movements. If you need a break, you can always lower onto the ground, releasing your hands. Very good. Inhale and exhale, press back into child's pose. Let's stay here and feel the relaxation and the relief in our spine. Bring your breath towards your lower back. Imagine prana flowing from the tailbone up into the crown of your head. And gently shift back onto your hands into tabletop. Let's bring the right heel forward, opening our hips towards the side for Skandasana. Flexing the left foot, the toes towards you. And bind your hands behind your knee. Inhale, look up, open your chest. 2 slow breaths here. Release the bind and bring your glutes backwards down towards the ground. Let's get into our revolved head to knee pose. Reaching up and over towards your left toes. Feeling a nice relief in your sides. Inhale, reach forward, lift off your bum, shifting the weight onto your right heel. Inhale, lift up into Utkacha Konasana, our goddess pose. Keeping the weight in between both legs, pressing the knees outwards, bringing the hands into cactus, spreading the fingers, open the chest, drop the shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Bend the left leg into Skandasana. Flex your right foot and bind behind your left knee. Inhale, look up, open your chest. Exhale, get even deeper into your twist. Let's hold here. Set your right hand behind you onto the floor, lowering gently your bum, keeping the left knee upwards and bent. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over, coming into a deep side bend. Let's hold here for a few breaths. Inhale, lift your upper body back up for cow face. Bring the right knee in front of you. Place the left knee on top. Try to keep both knees on top of each other, pulling your feet towards your hip. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Bring the right hand from below towards your left hand, binding behind your back. Gomukhasana arms. Press the head against your elbow, keeping your neck long and strong. Two more breaths here. And gently release the arms. Bring the upper foot towards your chest, hugging your leg like a baby. For a deeper stretch in your right glute, try to keep your spine long and straight, pulling the chest forward. Gently rock from side to side, enjoying this movement. Set the foot back down for Gomukhasana on the opposite side. Placing the right leg down in front of you, the left leg on top, knees right over each other, feet pull towards your hips. Inhale, reach the right arm behind your head, the left arm from below, and bind your hands behind your back. Pressing the head against your elbow. A deep relief in our shoulder girdle. After Gomukhasana, you should feel so light and so free in your chest. Two more deep breaths. And gently release. Bring the left leg towards your chest, hugging your leg like a baby. Interlace your fingers. The foot is flexed, pressed into your elbow. Three more deep breaths. And gently release for Baddha Konasana, or seated butterfly. Bringing the feet together, dropping the knees outwards to the ground. Grab your feet from the outside and lengthen through your entire spine, dropping the shoulders down. The neck is long. And imagine that you grow with each breath. One more breath and release. Let's lie down onto our back for Savasana. Find yourself in a comfortable position, letting the feet fall towards the side, palms facing upwards, and close your eyes. The next few moments, find back to your natural breath. Soft breathing into your chest, into your lower belly. Let's surrender in silence for the next few moments. Slowly come back to yourself, wrinkling your toes and your fingers, waking your body up. Start reaching your legs and your arms in any direction, lengthening your complete body. Breathing now consciously again, and roll over towards your right side. Come up to seated, keeping your eyes closed. Find your straight spine, and one last time together, inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for showing up today on your mat, and I thank you for joining me.